this guide, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I built my aesthetic body with basic equipment as a 14-year-old. I started my fitness journey around 6 or 7 months ago. 6 or 7 months ago, I was not in good shape, and to top it off, I would stay up late most days, watch movies, watch anime, and stay up late watching shitty porn videos. For some quick instant gratification, of course, I would wake up the next morning feeling depressed, tired, and definitely not motivated. And then once I was scrolling on YouTube, I was tired of being, that fat kid. I was skinny fat back then. So I stumbled upon a video of a famous YouTuber you may know, Hamza. Specifically is how to build an aesthetic body, no bullshit guide video. And that's when I started my self-improvement journey and my fitness journey also. So first of all, what's an aesthetic body? An aesthetic body is one that is attractive and desirable. Don't believe those fake girls on TikTok or on social media telling you that, oh, I find a dad bod attractive. They don't even know the definition of a dad bod. A dad bod is probably 30 to 40% body fat. And when you go to the doctors and tell them that, they're gonna tell you, oh, a dad bod's healthy, it's healthy. And no, it's not. No, it's not. An attractive body is the V taper, otherwise known as the upside down Dorito. And the muscle groups you will have to prioritize to get a V taper are your shoulders, specifically your lateral delts, because they give you that look of your waist being smaller than it actually is. Next is the back, specifically your lats, because they give you that width, again, making your waist smaller than it actually is. Next are your traps and your neck. The reason I added these two is because without a well-developed neck and developed traps, you would look like a fucking boy, bro, like a little tiny boy. Plus, like when you're wearing a shirt like I am right now, like you could see your neck and probably a little bit of your traps too through it. Next is your chest. What I've learned during my fitness journey is that people almost never prioritize their upper chest when first starting out. Having a full lower and upper chest gives you that roundness and thickness that you want. Next up is the arms, specifically the triceps. The triceps make up 2/3 of the arms actually. A common mistake I used to make when first starting out was working out the wrong show muscles. Instead of prioritizing the triceps, I would work on bicep curls instead of like tricep extensions, Another common mistake I would struggle with till today is not prioritizing the whole arms, which include the forearms also. Small forearms make you look like a skinny boy, you know what I mean? Last but definitely not least are your abs. Prioritize your lower abdominals because your upper abs are usually more developed than your lower abs. Some honorable mentions are your upper back, your quads, and hamstrings. Just because they aren't on the list doesn't give you the right to skip them. What? Or just say, oh, no, I'm gonna skip those honorable mentions because Remy said so. Doesn't give you the excuse to skip them, bro. Do them anyways. Without them, you're gonna look unattractive, unproportional, and yeah. The workout split I use is the push-pull leg split. I use it because I find it better to work out the muscle groups twice a week instead of once because first of all, it increases muscle hypertrophy, which is a main factor in muscle growth. And if you're a beginner lifter, don't start working out like every day. I used to do that, and I regretted that very, very much. Start with at least like 2 days a week, and like progress from that after. Diet is the driving factor in getting better gains. No matter how good your workout is, you cannot, I repeat again, you cannot work out a bad diet. Without a balanced diet, you will find it harder for you to reach your fitness goals. For skinny fat lifters, I recommend to go on a bulk or a caloric surplus, which is when you eat above your maintenance calories, those extra calories or the ones that will build the muscle. Those extra calories that you eat are the ones that will build the muscle. For fat beginners, I recommend to go on a cut, then bulk after a cut, or a caloric deficit, which is when you eat your maintenance below your maintenance calories. Your deficit and caloric calories should be around 300 to 500 calories above or below maintenance. For protein, I recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if your goal body weight right now, for me, is 150, so I'm trying to get like 150 grams of protein every single day. For me, I kind of find it hard to get my daily protein, so I have like a whey protein supplement. It's behind right now. I can't really get it. So the build protein is so important because the building blocks of protein. Sorry there, my camera almost fell. The building blocks of protein are basically the ones that after a workout, let's say for example, after you finish like a workout, and then you like wait 30-40 minutes, you eat like a high dense protein meal. Like the protein, basically the building blocks of protein are what help repair the muscle tear. So when you're working out, your muscles like form many tears, they tear up a little bit, and then like protein comes in and then just fixes it up, yeah. So if you find it hard to hit your daily protein intake, I would suggest getting a protein powder. For me, I take whey protein personally. I find it better. And last but not least, getting sufficient rest is vital, because that is when your muscles are repairing themselves. I'd recommend at least 8 hours of sleep or more. Me, I try to get at least 8 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, if you find this video helpful, please subscribe, and if you want a link to my workout, click the link below the description. Thank you.